GregsMedia.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. I'm going to be going over props, camera equipment, software in this video, so enjoy. Okay, we're going to start from the outside of the camera. First, we got some lenses. What I'm filming with just now is pretty much the standard lens I use for pretty much any video. It's an 18 to 55mm lens, and it goes down to I think 3.5, like an f-stop, like opens up that much. So it's alright, you know, for a kit lens, it's pretty good. Don't knock kit lenses. Kit lenses are pretty good. This is a 50mm prime lens. This doesn't zoom in or out or anything like this lens does. That's why I use this lens for filming a lot. It allows me to change focal length. Like say I'm needing to get that shot really quickly, I just zoom out or zoom in. Pretty good. This lens I use mainly for photography. Gets good depth of field. Really like this lens. I don't use a lot for filming. This doesn't have stabilization. That one does. Gets your shots pretty smooth. This lens, however, zooms a fair bit. But because this is an 18 to 55, this is a 55 to 250. So I would never really use this for indoor filming, or unless I was, you know, needing to get that shot when it's really far away. Maybe like a sniper rifle shot I'll do one day and I'll use this lens. The shot in HUD racing or HUD racing, there's one shot in there and I use this lens. That was when I just got this lens. All good lenses. SD cards. I have 3 SD cards. No, 4. One in the mic, one in the camera, and I have these 2 8GB. One in the mic's a 16GB class 10 card, I think. And so is the one in the camera. These two are like, this is a class 2 card and this is a class 4 card. So these two I would never really use in this camera because the camera has a high transfer rate and it has to get all that really, you know, sharp images to the card really quickly, and these cards just wouldn't take it. So unless I was copying all the data on that SD cards over to the laptop while filming the short films Case 117, you know, this is a kind of last resort. This is only if we don't have enough room in that. Next, I have a monopod. Monopods are pretty good. They're like, you can get really good stable shots with these. I don't use this much now, but you know, like there's a shot in I think IRL Gaming episode 5 or 6, one of them, and Stuart is running along chasing Stefan, and I used this, but I got the shot where like nearly on the ground and the camera's mounted on it and it's upside down and you're running along and it's like ground's here and it's really close, you know, skiffing the top of the camera because it's upside down. What you do is you take that footage and you just take it in After Effects or whatever editing program you use at the time, flip it upside down to the right way around, and gravity is restored. You know, everybody's looking cool as hell. Okay, I do have a tripod's there. I've got some footage on my phone just, you know, showing the camera, mic and tripods. So, you know, it's just a standard tripod. It's nothing special. It's not like a tripod with a ball head. It's just, sorry, I was checking the battery because it cut out last time. Yeah, so, you know, it's nothing special. I mean, it does wobble a fair bit. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, yeah, it's not good, but you know. Tripod head. I don't put this onto that tripod because this won't go onto that tripod. This is for the slider that we've got. I'll show you pictures of the slider later. I got this just because the sliders don't come with a head or can't mount the camera already. So if I was ever getting another tripod, like a proper heavy duty tripod, I could just mount this on top as well. You know, it would save money, and even if you get bigger cameras later in the day, this would manage to hold it. So this is what this tripod head's for. Got the slider in the bag. I'll show you the pictures of it later, but you know, it's a Canova slider. I think it's a 1 meter slider, I think. I'm not too sure, but you know, it's pretty good to get those smooth slidery shots. Right, next thing up, this is my favorite tool in the whole of my camera setup kind of stuff. You know, obviously apart from the camera and the mic. It's called a Fig Rig. This thing gets your shots looking super smooth. I'm telling you, I almost hit my face with it. Never mind. You mount the camera on it and then you just hold it here. Shots are not like just because that is a technical term, by the way. They're not all shaky. They're all shaky. This, get yourself one if you haven't got one already. I mean, you can make them or you can get one of these. There's also a Spidey Steady I think it's called. It's not quite the same thing as this, but you know, you can put it over your shoulder and stuff. So I just love this. Plus, you know, having this head, which is a Manfrotto tripod head, and this is a Manfrotto fig rig, I can use the same quick release plates. So, you know, saves a lot of time. Next I'm going to talk about software. I pretty much don't use a varied amount of software stuff. Pretty much just use Adobe's Creative Suite. I just love the Creative Suite just because it has a good workflow. Like if you're working in Premiere Pro and you were like, oh damn, I need to do some special effects in the shot, you could just right click, replace it with After Effects composition. That would open up After Effects, put your shot in, and then you could do the special effects in it, and it would, you know, open up in Premiere Pro with the shot already done in there. So you wouldn't have to render out the shot in Premiere Pro, or, you know, you wouldn't have to render it out, put it in After Effects, then render that out once you've done the shot, put it back in, because, you know, the timing could mess up later on when you've got your edit. And so I just, you know, it's pretty good. Plus, you know, if you know a shortcut like Photoshop or After Effects or Premiere Pro, you know pretty much the shortcut for anything else within the software. I mean, the symbols definitely help seeing them because not all the shortcuts are the same. Okay, next thing I'm going to talk about is props. Now, props are... One second. Talk about props and you get bumped. Props, really easy to come by nowadays. I mean, toys are pretty much child props. So you take the child toy and then you spray paint it. But these aren't toys, these are pellet guns. You don't know where to get props, do a Google search. These didn't even come this color, I spray painted them. So let me put these down and I'll tell you where to get some good props. Right, you can get good props pretty much anywhere. If you're in the UK, it's a little bit harder to get some good gun props like what I've got. So what you do is you type in cheap airsoft gun or cheap BB gun, and you have a look, the results that come up. If you're in the UK, you want to put UK cheap BB gun in the UK or UK at the end of it, just to make sure you know you can get the gun in the UK, because it's really expensive if you're getting it from like evike.com in America, where I was almost going to be ordering a gun like with proper colours so I didn't have to spray paint it. But then they said, oh hey, shipping fee this amount, and it was really expensive. And they said, oh hey, because you're in Britain, we're gonna be spray painting your gun like a luminous colour, more money. So I said no, cancel the order. Went and searched in a UK place, saw guns that were really cheap with like the weird colour already on them. You get them, they're like come out proper orange or even green, and you just get a can of spray paint them black or whatever colour you want. I'll probably give you a tutorial and something like that. I'm not the best at it, that's the thing. I'll just probably do like a, hey, this is me spraying the guns, you don't need to be a professional to do it. So yeah, I'll show you that when we're making a video with cool props. This gun was right orange, and this was like a darker blue, so you probably could have gotten away with it with some really clever colour correction, making your people look weird colours like green. But you know, this gun was blue, then I spray painted it black, and I used that in Bomb Squad with Stuart. And that was me in the green jumper with this gun all black. And then I decided just a few days ago, hey, I'm going to spray paint the guns again, make sure they're all like a proper colour so you can't see the orange or whatever, because they were getting like scratched up and you could see right through the paint. So this gun was black, and then I spray painted it all silver. This was even silver as well. If you're following me on Vine, you can see the video. Even on here, silver, and I just masked that off with masking tape, sprayed it black. I still need to do work to these, I know, like add scratches and stuff, but most part it looks cool, right? If you go for airsoft guns, you load them up with like propane or CO2, and they will actually slide back. That's pretty much it, guys. I mean, if you need me to go over anything else like props, or you know, you want me to go into details or any of these like equipment or the camera or editing software, then just tweet me at GregsMedia or go on my Facebook page, GregsMedia. There'll be a link in the description for all these. Follow me on Vine, GregsMedia. I've got LinkedIn now, so yeah, I think it's Greg Tom, but I'm not too sure. So you know, just look me up on websites. Got any questions? Just question me in it, Ged. Booyah. Yeah. Okay, while I'm here, I just want to say Case 117 is being, like, it's in production right now, so don't worry. It's being filmed. It's taking ages just to, like, do the script, do the scene. That doesn't quite work. We need to change that. So yeah, we've had our ups and downs with Case 117, but it's definitely being done. We're going to try and get it done by the end of next month.